An actual interaction I had with a customer today. Customer: hey, I just wanted to return some tile. I bought it a while back. Me: okay, let me see if I can find it. Finds it, so it looks like this was bought back in 2019. We have a 90-day return policy. Customer: well, it looks like you still sell it. Me: it's actually discontinued, and the other tile you brought in, while we do still sell it, is outside the return period as well. Customer: at the other store they take back my returns all the time. I'm a builder with over 20 years experience. Me: well, that's great and all, but we actually use a third-party service that verifies returns automatically, and it can't be overridden by anyone, not even a store manager. Allow me to even show you and try to put it through. Scans everything. Customer: let me stop you there, I'm going to just go to the other store. Rolls eyes. Me: just trying to save you the drive over there, sir, but have a good one. Customer: I'll make sure to never come back to this store again. I get paid $16 an hour to deal with these adult babies daily. Open mouth smile. Stop. Don't come back. It's wild that in your 20 years experience, you never learned what 90 days is. I'd have called the other store and warned them. Had a customer call up one day, said that he'd just installed something he bought 0.14 years ago. It wasn't working. We had discontinued it. Our supplier had discontinued it. Maximum return period was 1 year. Explained that to the customer. I can't believe you won't stand behind your product. Single quote. Such is the plight of the retail workers. Moral of the story: he came back the next day, probably. I'll make sure to never come back to this store again. No need to be embarrassed, sir. Sounds like he wasn't yelling or swearing. That's a win, brother. Lol. I used to work for Kmart in the early 2000s. One time, I had to go to court because a customer tried to return a NASCAR 2000 shirt in 2003. When I told them I couldn't take back an obviously worn shirt that was purchased 3 years earlier, they demanded a manager. The manager was pregnant at the time, and she told him that he couldn't return it. He threw a potted plant at her and got charged with assault. So I had to go to court to testify. Stupid customers. Funny how the rules always apply to everyone but themselves with these people. I'm a builder with over 20 years experience. The only response that needs to be given to that claim is, I'm surprised you haven't worked out how to determine how many tiles you need for each job after 20 years of doing the same thing. Follow that up with asking the name of his business so you can avoid it. Other store does thing. Frowning face. Great, go there then. Sounds like at least one of you got what they wanted. I like to report Google reviews where people give 1 star because business doesn't work in certain, usually late hours. The entitlement. How can I miss you if you won't leave, sir? I legit had some middle-aged white guy with his family in tow try to give me sass about the prices of the Keurigs in the store versus online, and after 8 hours of being on my feet on a tiled floor in shoes that were not as padded as I thought, I just went, dude, I'm a cashier. Took the wind right out of his sails. Homeboy just deflated with embarrassment. I bored to death regardless of what I do at work, and some customers' belly aching would be a highlight. My response to, I'll never shop here again, as a customer storms out is seemingly, okay. See ya next time. Quote. I get returns at the other store. Nice, nice, continues what I was doing. Good job waging.
If you enjoyed this video, please check out our playlists full of similar content. Epic Ericast is like doom scrolling for your ears. Please like, share, and subscribe.